What they're doing. And welcome to First
Tonight
Report.
is heavy
I don't know
on
how much
one
of that conversation
side.
Not, I
actually
did not
got
hear
in
a
there.
word you just said, Waylon. You got to adjust our intro song. Thank you.
Did I blast it too loud?
It was really loud. Welcome back to First
It's a good
Reformed
song.
Take, also known as Adam Silver Death Cult. We're workshopping some new names because everyone I've told about the show has said we have terrible SEO.
I don't believe them.
Um, I don't believe them either, but anyway, welcome back. We've been away for a few weeks. This is a very special episode starring us, Pokemane, Amaranth, Shoe on Head,
Dan Bongino.
Blair, Dan Bongino. We don't care. Um, who's the Mia Khalifa? Is that her name?
Yeah, she's a influencer who does like house stuff, maybe. I don't
Uh,
know.
I was referring to the porn star who became like a leftist
Oh, right.
TikToker or
I don't think
something.
she became leftist. I think she became a Capitals fan. Um,
Anyway,
Very different things.
we have not recorded in like several weeks. None of those people will be here. I don't think we would talk to most of them, frankly. They seem really boring. But we it's been several weeks. A lot has happened. A lot is going on in the NBA. So we're gonna
Quite a
do
bit.
something we have not done in a while. This is sort of our grab bag episode, Jeopardy style. Waylon, you want to explain the premise here?
Yeah, because I did this one a little different and I think I cracked it.
Mm.
Um, Basically, it's just Jeopardy. You're playing against Dan Bongino and Mia Maples. We'll see if they show up. Um,
I think even if we actually had any kind of influence, Dan Bongino would still score a zero and probably a negative number. He,
Probably. He might do well in
why,
the Ep files.
why does everybody who in the Trump White House have the same sort of like that face where they look like perpetually
I was
surprised
gonna
by
say
something?
face too. I was also thinking of the
Yeah, like
face
because like Cash Patel has it, Vance has it to an extent, although he tries to hide it with his beard. They all look like
in
they've
Botox.
just been told. Well, I think it is Botox. It's definitely Botox with like what's her name, Levitt. Anyway, enough slandering people who could have us killed with no consequences.
Well,
Explain.
or maybe it'll be in one of the categories because these are
This is true.
25 categories about
25.
various
Okay,
things we want to talk, well, clues or whatever,
sure.
things we want to talk about. Some of them are hard, some of them are stupid, some of them
Let's just
are
say all of them are stupid. Let's be real here.
yeah, I did this during work today.
Yeah.
So in between dealing with 12-year-olds or 13-year-olds all day, I
Mhm.
made these.
Yeah, again, we're
Yeah, and
circling
they're
back to the
launching
Ep
off
files
points.
anyway. But um yeah, okay. So people can see the categories pretty
Well,
clearly.
let me introduce the categories.
Sure,
We have
sure.
the EP files, which will be five kind of controversies that are going around in the before and after. Hold on. Why did my microphone go?
Yeah,
Weird.
you echoed there.
You
I'm
still
still there.
here?
Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, we should be good.
Yeah,
We have
weird.
before and after, which is a classic Jeopardy category.
Hmm.
You have to do two clues and put them together. You'll
Okay.
figure it out. Enemies list. These are just people I hate who I wanted to talk about. Rhyme time. These are again two things that rhyme. You have to put them together.
Oh, joy.
One will involve the NBA and one will not for both.
Hmm.
And then they said what, which will focus on some quotes
Okay.
around that I liked. The
Um,
order isn't anything in particular. We won't get to all of them
all
because
right. I'm just
we'll
gonna
run out of time.
all right. Am I just picking at random here?
Pretty much, the harder ones are worth more.
Okay. I will take the Ep files for 500. Let's go straight to the meat of what did you get here?
Jeffrey Epstein's favorite player, apparently. This one is easy if you read the news, but it's honestly so insane I'm making the clue simple.
Yeah, am I supposed to act like I don't know? Because I know who this is.
You are supposed to answer it,
It's
yes.
Joaquim Noah, and not like I think like before Joaquim Noah was even a big deal. Like I think when he first, yeah, he comes up in the Epstein files several times. I think he was still on the Bulls. Because I think this would have been like circa 2011. And like I know Epstein, I was probably at Knicks games. Certainly he was involved with the Giants owner, Steve Tisch. But like no one can figure out why Epstein number one, knew who Joaquin Noah was and why the relative success of his career mattered to him. Like, I think there's multiple emails celebrating him being an all-star and defensive player of the year. It's very strange. And
So I can say that I think I looked this up. Like his parents were rich
rich and famous. His
and famous
father
and
was
kind of
former
in the
tennis
circle.
star Yannick Noah. His mother was, I think, like Miss Universe or like finished high up in Miss Universe, like famous model. Um, they
Yeah,
certainly
they
the
were
odds
in
they
the
did not
area.
have a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon to Epstein is low, but it all and I think he grew up in Manhattan, so like that's another connection. But I still don't understand why.
I
Like
think
why
he's
him?
I think he's just a Knicks fan, Epstein. I think, and honestly, I think he's about the median morally of Knicks fans. Um,
Yeah, but the
but
problem is that again, Noah was not playing for the Knicks when this happened when like he's got obsessed
wait,
with him. I don't know, just
I
weird.
don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else to say. I just really wanted to
No,
put this in
it's
there.
yeah, it's genuinely bizarre. And in its own weird way, not the biggest controversy currently going on in the NBA, but definitely the strangest. Okay,
It's a very odd one.
I got the clue,
Um,
so let's move on.
continue his escape. Okay, so there we go.
All right, next one. I hit before and after. I'm like throwing a crumped up piece of paper. I got before and after 100. So we're going truly random here because that's fun.
This legend had an awesome dunk last night, making me feel like I was a supporting actor in Field of Dreams watching him turn back the clock.
Uh, what's the name of the guy? Oh my God. It's LeBron James
Five.
had the dunk.
That's
I don't
right. It
know,
was a great dunk.
but who, I don't know why can't, I'm blinking on his name. He was Mufasa, wasn't he?
Dan Bongino would have gotten it. It's
He would have.
LeBron James
I
Earl
completely
Jones.
blanked on James Earl Jones. Isn't he dead? That's my excuse.
I think he did die
He's
last
dead.
year.
He's been
Yeah.
dead, so it's fine.
Did you
I'm
watch any of
okay.
the Knicks Lakers game?
Um, just clips and highlights. It was funny though because I went to bed fairly early last night, and then I woke up and checked ESPN, and the first thing was a highlight of Luca like taunting Stephen A. Smith. And before I saw the score, I knew that meant the Lakers had lost because
Oh,
ESPN
we can get into
has
Luca. There's
this
a Luca clue coming up.
bizarre tendency to only show highlights from the losing team. Now, granted, when it's Luca and LeBron, I get it, but like they do that with every team. It's the strangest thing. Okay, I fucked that up.
I think they're
Next.
just absolute haters. Go on.
I want to see your enemies list. Let's do 200 for the enemies list.
Covered by Foles in 2010, this song includes the line "So sad we had to fade it" and is being used in an annoying commercial for the USA versus
Oh,
World All-Star game.
Tears by Fears.
Correct, but that's
What
not
the
the
hell's
name
the
of
name
the
of the
song.
song? Oh, is it Everybody Wants to Rule the World?
It is Everybody Wants to
Okay.
Rule the World. This is another thing I was
I don't know if
watching
I've
during
ever
it.
heard the Foles cover. And
It's
also,
so minor. You wouldn't know it. It's
that is
like
also a
the most
very
minor
annoying
cover.
usage of because they're not even doing it correctly. They're doing 3 teams instead of just 12 on 12 USA versus the world. Like just
Oh no, go on and explain that to me because I didn't know that.
yeah, no, it's
How are
three
they doing it?
teams. It's 3 teams of 8. 8 Americans, 8 Americans, 8 international. And
Oh
then
no.
it's like a round robin tournament. It's the dumbest thing. Like just
Oh no.
I was watching like All-Star game highlights on a YouTube channel, Kosh Report thing I've mentioned. So just like All-Star highlights where they get increasingly more ridiculous. I'm like, there was a time people did actually give a shit about the All-Star game. Like, just go
Absolutely.
back to playing a game. Don't jerk yourselves off too hard that nobody's playing defense and just tell the guys to go out there and do street ball shit. Like, who cares? Just entertain for half an hour.
I might disagree.
Mm.
The only thing I'll say is maybe we just kill it, and maybe that should have been LeBron's legacy. He killed the dunk contest.
And the All-Star game. I
He
is
should
that
also kill the All-Star game.
a better legacy than like anything else he's done? I would say maybe. I mean,
Honestly, I'm just,
they
did you
have
see
managed
the
to kill the
NFL
Pro
stuff?
Bowl. Yeah, they killed the
That's,
Pro
yeah.
Bowl.
Justin
They
Fields
finally
said
admitted it's a
no.
fart. I did enjoy seeing fucking Sean Merriman come out like, I have a Pro Bowl plaque and it used to mean something important. I'm like, yeah, great speech from a guy who beat his girlfriend so hard he turned her alt-right. Like, shut up. It's
I
fucking meatheads. I don't
They're
respect a
killing
single
the Pro
football
Football
player.
Hall of Fame with
I
Belichick. I'm sorry, but they are.
No, that was
And
really funny. Sorry.
it
It's
it was
objectively very funny.
no, I also agree with that, to be honest. It's
All
both.
right.
But they should just get rid of these institutions. They don't work.
Yeah, like we're getting rid of the entire institution of democracy. You can get rid of some of this minor stuff too.
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
They said what for 300?
Oh, this isn't the one I like.
Eh.
This ethical hooper, this I would do want to talk about this, said they do
Oh,
that because they don't.
it's Wembenyama. Well, this which clue is Desmond Bain just taking cheap shots at him? Because that should be under controversies, one of these categories,
This
right?
is this is the category I just want to do our check-in with Desmond Bain. I
Yeah,
don't have the clips loaded, but genuinely, do you think he's okay?
the clip is not loading. But I think everybody who watches our show is a real ball knower, and this has been the Desmond Bain crash out season. It's just one fucking incident of roid rage after another. I mean, last night he did it a couple times to Wemby. One, he cheap shot him in the back, and then like kicked him in the face when he was on the ground. And then there was the really blatant flagrant that I think I sent you first
Yep, there
when
were two
Wemby,
within
yeah, like
like
5 minutes of each other.
the same game where he
Both
just
near
has
both near the end of
completely
the
gone.
game too, I think. And it was like a close game at the time, I think, for one of them. So it's a really not necessary action. But I think
I don't
Wemby,
have his stats either, but Desmond Bain hasn't
he
been
has not lived up
particularly
to
bad.
what we
Oh, I never thought the
expected.
contract was good.
Yeah,
I never thought the
he
contract
is
was good.
not. Yeah, the Magic just seemed to be fucked. I mean, I was listening to oh God, what's the podcast? Ball Don't Lie, and they're pretty convinced that Jamal Mosley will be fired over the All-Star break, and like they're probably not wrong. I
Mm.
would fire Quinn Snyder first because at this point it's pretty obvious Trey wasn't the sole problem, but like
Mosley is the
the
Magic
Magic.
coach who's kind of like a player's coach, right? From what
I don't
I
know
know
what
about
he
him,
is, but like I
very
think
little.
Wemby is sort of speaking parenthetically here, which is the Magic kind of play like they cross the line from this is physical D to we are just like gooning it. Like we are not that way, you sickos. I mean like old school Batman goon. Like how
Yeah,
the Florida
no,
Panthers play playoff hockey. Like they're but unlike hockey, like you're
you
not supposed to
shouldn't be allowed.
you shouldn't be allowed to do that. And they're just beating people. I
Honestly, you
mean, what
shouldn't
about
be in
Cole? I
hockey
mean, Cole
fully.
Anthony broke Jaden Ivey's leg last year, just diving at his legs for
Yep.
no reason. Now they have Desmond Bain throwing Wemby to the ground and chucking balls at people. They're goons. I don't know what their story is, but it has to start with the coach. And the fact that they're like 3 games above 500 also means it's not really working.
Yeah, I don't know what the philosophy was bringing in Bane. He hasn't been terrible, honestly. Like,
Yeah, but he hasn't been what they paid for him. I think the
no.
lesson, I was thinking about this the other day, the
He
lesson
has
of
been
the
exactly who he was
Yeah,
last
and
couple
he
years
wasn't.
by
They
the
didn't.
numbers.
Yeah, the lesson of the last couple of years with Desmond Bain and Mikal Bridges is if you are going to trade multiple picks and swaps, it has to be for a like Donovan Mitchell level player, like a legitimate franchise changing player. Like you have to, you make that trade for
I think that's on the
the
low end of what you can
floor
do it for.
yeah, the floor raiser guy, not the ceiling raiser guy. Like, what did the Nuggets didn't give up that much for Aaron Gordon? And I think he ended up being like the ceiling raiser last piece of the puzzle guy. But it would have been a terrible
Desmond
trade if they gave up like 5 first rounders for him. Like, I
Desmond
like the
Bain is
Desmond
closer
Bain.
to Derek White than he is. I mean, I don't think he's as
No,
good
I
as
think
Derek White,
no, Derek
honestly.
White's way better. He's not as good a
But
defender.
but
I have to admit I was wrong about the Bane trade. I thought it'd be the final piece of the puzzle. I thought it would make them a legit contender. Now, granted, I also said, well, if Bankero
yeah, we didn't think the Magic
and
would go backwards, kind of like
friends,
this,
yeah,
and that's
but we
not
said if they
Bane's
got
fault
hurt again, they
either.
were fucked, and they needed to like genuinely look into why they can't keep their guys as healthy, and that's exactly what's happened. Everyone's been hurt. So
Yeah.
there's like you can't. I think the Desmond Bain train has been a failure, but I also don't know it's a failure in a vacuum. I think there
No,
is
it
something
hasn't
wrong
caused
with
it,
that team organizationally.
the devices, but yeah, it hasn't caused it.
Yes.
It just hasn't helped.
Yeah, no.
And
Okay.
it's a waste of the asset. So,
Correct. And that's the real issue. All right, rhyme time for 400.
one of Flume's best songs featuring Moon Harmony. Oh, crap.
Is this the
Might be
Desmond
what,
Bane?
yeah, but you have to get the first part.
I don't know any Flume
Well, I
songs.
mean, just think of something that rhymes.
Insane in the Desmond Bane. I don't know.
You know
Oh
what?
shit. Come on. Give me
We'll
that.
give
Give it to
that
Mia
to
Maples. Give it to Mia
we'll give it to
Maples. You
Mia
know that.
Maples.
You know that one.
Nice
That was
job finishing the
close.
Desmond Bane section. I didn't know I did it twice.
Very
Um,
funny.
but yeah,
Okay,
the Desmond Bane one is
let's go
good.
back to the EP files. Let's go back to 100. Let's come up for air here.
Yeah, you could just go off on this. The loser franchise just had their co-owner Josh
It's
Harris on
it's
the
the
files.
Sixers. I don't know. Give the Sixers some grace. I know you never will, but
No, I
yes, it is
won't.
Josh Harris in the Epstein files. Is there a single rich guy on Earth who is not in the Epstein files? I don't think there is.
Keep going in this, and you'll see one person who kind of isn't, but I still criticize him. But J.K. Rowling's on it, you know,
Yes, she reached out to him after he got convicted for the sex trafficking. She's a
while saying
monster,
she was
dude.
trying to protect young girls from
She is
the trans
truly
nightmare,
a demon.
which
Um,
I say sarcastically if no one knows me. But
yeah, truly a demon. Okay, yeah, he's Josh Harris, Sixers owner.
um,
Did you see
I don't
the
have anything to say about it,
yeah,
really. It's just it's crazy. I don't know. It's
it's
nuts.
everybody. It's literally everybody.
It's so
The
many people, dude.
the the society view was a dystopia run by pedophiles meme, and it's just like a picture over New York City, but it's actually real. Uh-oh. Let's do F files for 200. I'm feeling it right now. Yes, this is the one
Um,
I wanted to talk to. Yes.
good.
This is an insane story. So
You can read. I
Memphis
genuinely haven't read about this.
Memphis's owner he runs like a Wi-Fi communications business. Like they sell Wi-Fi equipment basically, and that's how he made his
To
money.
what country?
Russia. He has been sending No, it's Russia.
Well, I said Russia.
Were you dog dosed when I told you about this?
Uh, maybe.
God damn it. Anyway, okay, there are currently international sanctions on Russia. I'm not going to get into the larger geopolitics over the Ukraine-Russia war. I don't care that much. But they are a sanctioned country. You are not supposed to be sending them any sort of material.
Especially stuff. Yeah, it's GPS, right?
It's GPS,
For
it's why
weapons.
it's for their communication systems.
Oh,
And
okay.
apparently, like I don't remember the number. It was Pablo Torre, but it was like 70% of their frontline wireless communications uses this guy's company. And it's like the thing is, he already got fined by the government about a decade ago for doing the exact same thing with Iran. And again,
Wait, really?
I'm not going to get into the geopolitics of any of this, but the law is the law. And this guy is breaking the law, and he has done so multiple times, and he has made himself a billionaire basically by saying, fuck the government. I'm just going to sell to whichever war criminals are willing to pay money for me to use my equipment. It's insane. It's so brazen. Like if some like look, Paulo Torre is like a good investigative journalist, but he's just some guy.
Yeah.
Like if just some guy can find out this information pretty readily, it's really brazen. Like and even to be honest, like I don't really care which side he was doing it on. This is just war profiteering. This is morally wrong, regardless of whether you're one of those weird NATO guy. What do they call those? Like NAFO, like
I
friend,
don't.
weird guys.
Yeah, I don't know
Or if you're one of
anymore.
like the freakazoid post-left gray zone guys who think like Putin can do no wrong. Bunch of dipshits. That's why I don't go on Twitter anymore. Um, but like either way, this is just straight up war profiteering. It's really blatant. And there's been not a peep about it in the media besides.
No,
Like
it
they're not
hasn't.
even,
It hasn't
yeah.
hit mainstream at all.
No,
Which
it's
is, I mean,
insane.
I genuinely don't. I genuinely didn't read any of it, and like it wasn't pushed to me in my. I don't have socials really, but I'm plugged in enough to like NBA news and stuff. I follow. Did you see what Jason Tatum said about Memphis while we're at it?
I do not know. What did he
He
say?
said that he would already have a statue there if he was drafted by Memphis, which was a really funny shot to kind
Rude.
of take at Memphis.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what Bill
Tatum will
Simmons
do
said,
stuff
that
like
the
that.
franchise never recovered from Martin Luther King being assassinated there. I
God,
will
we
never get
should
over that
remember that
quote.
post every year.
All
Yeah.
time insane quote.
Oh, it's so good. All right, you are leading Dan Bongino and Mia Maples right now.
Dan
Where would you
Bongino
like
should
to
have
go?
gotten that Ebb Files one. Before and after 200.
This whiny coach who has pled guilty in the past to both DWI and spousal abuse should take a page out of the creator of Mr. Rager's playbook because he needs to smoke and chill or something.
Uh,
Oh, come on. This was my favorite clue. One of them.
Jason Kid Cudi?
It's Jason Kid
Oof,
Cudi.
okay, okay. I that actually isn't that hard now that I'm reading the clue. It's just that those are such disparate personalities. It's hard for me to yeah, Jason Kidd, another big time crash out.
So bad.
Losing his mind. First of all, over like saying flag, like the official did a shitty job calling foul on flag, which they probably did. I didn't see it.
Sure,
But
I
then
bet they
like
did, but that
then
wasn't
he
it.
like
It was about
flipped
him
out over the
starting him at
point
point
guard
guard.
stuff. Which was anybody even talking about that? Like we moved
The
on. Like
guy
we
asked a question, I think, asked a question about like if he kind of regretted deploying him at point guard early, which it's like I don't know. I don't know about regret because sure, players develop maybe
it
Kid was trying to
that
develop him in some
that's a
stupid way.
softball question. All you say is like,
You
we
just
were
answer
trying to
it.
broaden his base of skills, but it makes more sense for him to get acclimated to the league. Like, why did he freak out that bad?
Masculine
He's,
insecurity. I'm
well, yes. Well,
sorry,
given
but
that
that's
he's
what
a
it is.
wife-beating drunk, yes.
Yeah,
Speaking of which,
that's all
wasn't
it is.
Chauncey Billups accused of that before all the gambling stuff got him suspended? Like, he had something on his ledger
DWI?
before. No, like spousal abuse or
Oh,
something
I
like
don't
that.
know. I honestly wasn't even totally aware he was
Well, I mean, he's
coaching.
gone now, and Tiago Splitter clearly seems to be the guy in Portland. So, all right,
Yeah.
moving on.
Fuck
Uh,
Jason Kidd.
yeah.
Go on.
Enemies list for 300. Alex, he's dead.
Oh, this player's getting hunted on defense. This is one of mine. I wanted to talk about this. Who am I about to hate on?
I mean, it's Luca, right?
It's Luca. Ooh, I was watching that game yesterday.
He
They
he's not a good
literally
defender.
are just no,
He's not a good defender.
but that matters. And I'm sorry to beat the dead horse, but Nico was kind of cooking. Like he didn't do it.
Uh,
He didn't do it right. You probably can't trade him, but regular season game. I thought the Sunday night presentation was good, by the way. I was kind of watching the NBC one for the first time in a while. Um, I don't know, it felt like a good game, presentation wise. And like the Knicks are, I think they've won five in a row, six in a row now. They're trying. The Lakers are still kind of trying. I'm not sure how hard they're trying. But when teams are trying, they're going after him and it's working. And yeah, he's still a value add, but it
yeah.
is not an MVP value add. I'm sorry. I I've been right as a hater on this. That's all. It's still there. I'll talk about it next month when
If
he's
if
bad
we
next month.
if we get any kind of viewership on this video, that's the one that's going to get most of our pushback. But anyway, enemies list for
It's correct.
400. I am curious.
Oh, this I was mad about too. This is also from last night. After completing yoga, which is fun, two bros in an evil commercial open which app?
Well, Kalshi has to be the app. Kalshi is evil, but like, are the bros someone I'm supposed to know?
No, no, you're what app they opened.
Am
I'm
I wrong?
sorry, but it was Prize
What the hell's
Picks.
Prize Picks?
It's one of the gambling
You
apps.
can, what, give Mia Maples that score because she seems like the kind of person who would know what that is.
I'm actually going to give it to Dan Bongino.
Oh,
He
that's true. He's a
definitely
big
is on
podcaster
Prize
guy, and he's
Picks.
evil and stupid. So yeah, okay.
Um,
I have
I
no idea
just
what
this
Prize Pack Picks is.
well, it's like FanDuel, but more for pure gambling than those.
Well, so's Kalshi. Kalshi's really pure gambling. Gamble on
Isn't
the end of the
Kalshi
world.
Kalshi's a prediction market though, which I
It's
actually hate
fucking
those.
gambling. Well, yes.
Oh, I
You
agree.
someday
I
did you
was
ever
early on
do
that though.
the
Nope.
hater's guide to prediction markets? You got to do
Nope.
that
And I
episode.
was a year before
Oh,
people on
easily,
that
easily.
one.
I will
Easy.
vouch for that if the haters and losers do not believe that you were an anti-predictions market guy. Because it was the
I
lead up to 2024 election.
Yep, it was early
And
2024.
you
I
were
was like, these
saying
things are
fucking what's his nuts,
dangerous.
Mr. 538 or whatever his name
Nate
was just
Silver,
was
who
pumping
invested on it.
dumping on it. Yeah. All
And
right,
yeah, called it.
let's go on to they said what for 400.
Thank you. This is a daily double. While a commentator, this was my favorite moment of the month,
Oh.
was talking about his career's magic, he said all of that.
Yeah. It's Kevin Durant. What
Oh,
what was the
I loved
context
this.
of that anyway? Wasn't the guy wearing a Durant jersey too? It was very
No,
weird.
because that was a different one.
Oh,
That
I'm
he's done
confusing
two
two
of them.
different Kevin Durant crash out moments.
There have been two KD crash outs, I'll tell you them.
Man,
This one,
everyone's
he was
crash out
at
getting
the
injured.
foul line, and I think it was Doris Burke, but someone's like, oh, he's had such a magical career. And he's just saying all this to a random like guy. And it picks it up
But
perfectly. That was very
that
funny.
is the magic. It's the magic of him being a big
I
hater and poster. That's why
I
we like
agree. I
KD.
agree so
Oh,
much.
speaking of which, did you see the thing Luca flipping off Jalen Brunson?
No,
Was
actually.
was that real or was that him like uh doing a bit?
That might have been a bit, but I will say people can't manage their emotions anymore. It truly is the year of
Let
the
me see
crash
what he
out.
did.
Like you're not kidding. While you look
It's
at that,
such a weird.
this go ahead.
It's weird. He flips him off and then like daps him. So like I don't know. It may have been
Yeah, it's probably more friendly.
It's some sort of Slavic thing. We can't understand it. What
The
what
KD,
what?
the other one was just a guy heckling him like kind of normal, but in an annoying way. And KD's like, no, I like basketball too much for this. I like just being like totally against him. Get my jersey off of you. Like you're here to see me, and I respect the game too much to have you talking to me.
Dang.
Um, which would be corny from most other players, but
Hmm.
from KD, 100%. I
Yeah,
love it.
no, it's real. He's a
Um,
poster. Enemies list for 500.
yeah. Um, this is just
49.
asking how he scored
49.
49. This is me coming off the ledge and saying I'm not going to hate on
No,
Cooper
no, no,
Flag
no. You can
anymore.
still hate. You can still hate. He missed the
Can't
winning
do it.
shot, and that was after Khan stripped him and got the go-ahead free throws. However, you have to acknowledge a different swagless white boy won the game. So it's sort of a
Oh,
Morton's
Khan
the
is just
illusion
my
of
boy
free
at this
choice.
point. Um, I love Khan
Well,
at this point,
yeah,
but
Charlotte, I don't, we got to talk about the Charlotte Hornets. Like, I
it's on here
swear
twice. I'll
it's
guide you there if we're running out of
bizarre.
time.
All right. Yeah. How
Um,
much time do we have at this
we
point?
have enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hate Cooper too much. I can't force it just because he's a Maverick. Like he's all right by
Wait,
me.
I'm gonna get us in trouble. Can we force it because he's a white guy?
Sometimes I do just hate
Jakub's
the white
Jakub's
players, I'll
strong
be
as suit.
honest, but I like Con Knipple.
Yeah,
So
it's hypocritical. Well,
I definitely can't
you're like
like
the
two
ice
of them.
guy. You're like all the ice guys who are married to like Filipina import wives. Like, why are you deporting immigrants? But I
I
get
don't
it.
know.
Okay, rhyme time for 500. Let's go crazy here. You did the wrong one.
Well,
Yeah,
God
whatever.
damn it.
It's fine.
This one's
Playing hard.
just
I really
about
lost. It's Jamal Murray. I'm
it's
just
Jamal
sorry.
Murray.
Yeah.
This isn't that interesting actually.
No, he is correct though that there should be if we're gonna do away with the All-Star game and just have like skills competition
A
shit.
one-on-one would be great.
We've said this ages ago. Like, why has there never been a one-on-one? Can you imagine if they had that in the Jordan era and he was just punking dudes?
Are you kidding? It would have been awesome.
It would have
It
been
would have been
amazing. And
Kobe.
I
I
think he's
mean,
right. He knows Wemby will take it seriously because Wemby does seem to have the psycho gene. Watching Wemby play stresses me out because it's like, please stop
yeah, no.
crashing to the floor on every play. Like you are very thin still. Okay, now do rhyme time. 500. Let's go.
This top three projected prospect, who will be the best one, is not listening to Tame Impala's new album because it's kind of mid on first listen.
Hmm. Uh,
Indeed.
Well, it's Cameron Boozer, but then what the fuck rhymes with Boozer that Tame
Three,
Impala?
two,
I got nothing.
one. Giving this one to me of Maples. The
Oh, I
album's
should have just
Loser.
guessed. I should have
Yeah.
just get it. Is the album
Um,
just called Loser? Is it mid? I'm
yeah,
not a
it's
Tame
not
Impala guy.
that good.
That
And I
happens.
really like the last two or three. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't feel like we have enough time to go into our college takes as I
No,
want.
we'll do that. We'll save it for another episode.
We'll
I
save
mean, we
it.
should
I
probably
might
get once we're
guide you
closer to
to.
March.
All right, I'm gonna guide you a little bit.
Darren Peterson is, speaking of which, he's playing like ass right now against
Yeah,
Texas
but he had
Tech.
a great game.
He just needs to stay healthy. Anyway,
You would
Ep
want to go to they said
Files
what 100
or
if we want to
100.
talk
Okay, they
about,
said 100.
because I do have to credit a writer who called the Hornets a fun watch in November and
Is
has
it,
proved
is it Bill Simmons?
old Bill Simmons had
He,
this before
you
anyone
know
else,
what?
I'm afraid.
The
He actually
Hornets
watches the
premise,
games.
well, first of all, LaMelo is great when he's playing. The Hornets premise for years now has been, well, they're a competitive team when LaMelo's healthy. He's just never been healthy. Now all of a sudden, he's healthy, Miller's healthy,
Who are
Miles
the
Bridges is
five?
healthy, Con Canople has been
And
fine,
Diabate.
Diabate. And it's
Diabate.
like there's some bad vibes on that team still. I mean,
Yeah, I
LaMelo's
mean it's pretty
got the
evil
permanent ball
organization.
family weirdness. Miller, I don't know whatever happened with the lady he helped murder. Miles Bridges is
Oh
still
yeah, I
Miles
forgot
Bridges.
about that.
And Khan is like a white guy from where the hell is he from?
I think he's from like
Yeah,
Indiana.
he's from Milwaukee and
Yeah, I knew he was
with like
Midwest.
18 brothers. So like it's probably a little weird there. And
Yeah,
then Musa
Khan's cool to me.
Diabate seems fine. Um he did go to
They've
Michigan, so
they've
but
been fun though. They're
yeah,
still under
they
500,
have like the
but they
number
are
one
pulling it out.
offense over the last month. It's bizarre. I mean, I don't think
I
they
I
play
think they are
defense at all except
legitimately pretty
Kalkbrenner, but
good. Right now, they're the 11 seed in the East.
hmm
They're like
they
a
will
game
they'll
back.
make the play and like
They'll probably
the
make a 7 seed at this point. I really think that.
I don't know. I mean, are the Bulls going to actually sell? That's kind of a
Yeah,
question.
I mean the Bulls, I can't name all the people above them right now, but it's the same
Mm.
cast of characters you would
I
expect.
I did diagram a potential Miami Heat Giannis trade, and it would actually be kind of a soft tank for the Heat.
Oh, that was actually going to be my final
Your
Jeopardy
daily double.
category.
Well, we'll see if we can get to it. But yeah,
Well,
Bill
I'll cut
Simmons
us out.
tragically does no ball. It is what it is. I don't even know what
You've
Zach
got
does this
two
season.
more categories to guess before I turn you to your final thing.
Okay. Which of the Ep Files ones are more interesting?
I genuinely don't know.
We'll do 400.
Oh yeah, this is just the one rich guy. This one isn't interesting. Who's the one rich guy who was hanging out with Trump who's not in him?
Wait, the sports
Dan
writer who
Bongino would know this.
was texting Epstein about his arrest mate was hanging out with Trump? Huh, I
Oh, it's
genuinely don't
Robert
know
Kraft.
this.
Someone was texting Epstein
Kraft
making
isn't
fun
in
of
the
Kraft.
Epstein. He's not in the
He
Epstein files. I'll be dang.
apparently isn't, which is kind of
Wow.
crazy, but it's because, according to one of Epstein's friends, he's like not using a proper service,
This is also probably why
which
he
is
can't get into the Hall of Fame. Is Belichick in the Epstein files? I don't think so.
not as of yet. Do you want
Um,
300 for Ep Files?
yeah,
That's
just
got to be
close it
the more
out because
interesting one.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Um,
this is one we had to talk about.
this is the one we
It's
wanted.
uh playoff podcast pissing hot Paul George. I wasn't good, but we need to talk
Yeah,
about. Good
I
answer.
didn't want to do it.
I wish more actual Jeopardy answers were just crash outs, just the guys just rumbling. Yeah. So yeah, Paul George, I guess, was on like some sort of benzo illegally, and
He
he's not
said it
supposed
was a mental health thing, which everyone says. I heard
is
Adderall implied again.
probably who knows. I mean,
I don't
it's
believe
really
any of that,
funny.
to be
Paul
honest.
George has had kind of a meandering NBA career at this point. And yeah, I mean, probably the biggest name in a long time. I mean, who was the last person to
Yeah, it
even get
is.
suspended for drugs? Chris Anderson? It's been
Um,
ages.
yeah, I guess it hasn't been confirmed as a PED. Um,
Yeah. I mean, for
I don't
sure
know.
was.
Yeah,
Um,
obviously.
yeah, well, I mean, the low-hanging fruit joke on Reddit was he played too many games in a row and they tested him. I
I
mean, which
mean, I think
I'll
that's
get.
pretty fair.
It's fair. Yeah. Embiid, I'm sure, is next. He's probably taking like some weird supplements for his bones that are made out of like monkey organs or whatever. I don't know. Something illegal. Something he got from Epstein Island. But that's your next slander, Waylon, of the Sixers, is to say Embiid's in the flight logs.
He might be.
Um, but
Russell Wilson
anyway,
was, although he didn't do anything.
Russell Wilson may actually be the most boring person on the flight logs, which is probably saying something given how many just like generic rich guys and like financiers were on there. But yeah, Paul George is basically out for the rest of the season.
Yeah,
Um,
there are only about
Not
30
a
games left.
huge loss for the Sixers, but he is their third leading scorer. And he had been playing
Positionally, it is because
threes.
I don't think.
That's true. They have no depth.
Do you think Edgecombe and Maxey can fit well together, by the way?
You don't
It's
think they
something
do?
people. No, I think they do. I think they're fine together. I
Yeah.
think it's the same thing as Brown and Tatum. Like it
Yeah,
works.
it's fine. No, no, no.
I don't think
Edgecombe
it's
is
ideal.
inconsistent a little bit, but like for a rookie guard in the league, he's having a really good season.
I'm
Yeah,
waiting for
it's
Sixers fans to start slandering Maxey. I would like to move him out of Philadelphia.
I think
I
there's
want to set
not a
some fire to that.
possibility of that.
There have been rumblings.
Who would they trade him to and for?
I don't know. I
You
mean,
are
they
wish
probably
casting right
would.
now. You are not the lathe of heaven. Let it go.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
It's true.
I think they're gonna have to trade McCain though if they want to do anything with this team. But it is funny. I'll bring up yet another podcast or reference Ball again on our podcast. But they were taught one of the guys is a big Sixers fan, and he was basically saying like if Daryl Morey doesn't do anything at the trade deadline, like just fire him because he doesn't care about the team, and this is the best it's going to get with Joel Embiid and Paul George. And I'm going to say 2 days later, George got suspended. So, the Sixers are right back in the muck as far as that's concerned. Can we finish up enemies list? I want to see who else you
We
hate.
sure can, because we have 133. We can finish some of
All right.
these. I just want to test your knowledge of streaming services on this, and also mention that Kawhi got punished by Adam Silver and not named
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
All-Star
that was going
game.
to be in the controversies, I think, but it didn't really
Yeah, I put it
fit. But
here.
yeah, Adam, he is being
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
stealth.
Answer what service
I don't
first?
fucking know, Peacock.
Yeah, it is Peacock. You're right.
What
I'm
what
giving
else
a
would it be
hundred
on?
to Dan Bongino for
Hey,
the attitude.
oh, get out of here. Mia Maples deserves better.
Giving Mia
Anyway,
Maples one for that
I'm
attitude
still
too.
winning. Um, I, yeah, I don't. Kawhi is being stealth suspended for the All-Star game. It's pretty ridiculous
It's
that
100% what's happening. I
he
know
did
the
not get on the roster, especially because it's in the what the hell they
Yeah,
call
it's
it
in the
there, the
Intuit Dome.
stadium, Intuit Dome.
Intuit
Thank
Dome.
you. Um, Especially because there's going to be replacements. Like Giannis isn't going to play, but they have to replace him with another international guy, so it can't be Kawhi, and it
This
can't
is
be someone from
so
the
we gotta
West.
get rid of this, dude. It's embarrassing. The
This
NBA is in a
is
good place. We don't need own
yeah.
goals anymore.
Yep, no, I agree with you. This is a pretty big own goal, and it just does not make sense.
I don't know who should select these teams.
Me,
Yeah, okay. Us,
just me,
actually. Yeah,
just us.
we were right about Siakam. He made
We
it.
were.
So